Thanks for joining us tonight for KREM 2 News at 6. I'm Cody Proctor. Mark and Whitney have the night off for Thanksgiving. Now, while many other people are off for today, that is not the case for dozens of detectives working through the holiday to find answers in the stabbing deaths of 4 University of Idaho students. KREM 2's Kyle Simchuk brings us the latest on the case tonight that has shaken the Moscow community.
Well, Cody, the Moscow Police Department says it has collected more than 100 pieces of evidence from the crime scene and taken 4,000 photographs. Authorities solving this case say it's their top priority, and that's why detectives are working through Thanksgiving.
The Moscow Police Department says it is humbled by the outpouring of support from residents. Local elementary students wrote notes thanking police officers. At the same time, the department is being pressed for more answers, and many are wondering why the person who stabbed 4 young college students to death has still not been caught or even identified as a suspect.
We still believe there's more information to be gathered.
Moscow Police Chief James Fry is asking the public for any tips and clues that may help bring a break in the case.
We ask anyone with any information related to what happened with these 4 who are in our community, their interaction with others, and whether they expressed concern or commented about someone or something strange, to get that information to us.
Authorities have conducted about 150 interviews and ruled out several people, including the other 2 roommates who told police they slept through the attack. It's now been 11 days since the murders. Earlier this week, Ethan Chapin became the first victim to be laid to rest. The 20-year-old was a triplet, a lifelong athlete who loved the NFL and country music. His mother says the family is grateful for the support they've received.
The Moscow Police Department, who now carry the burden every day, not only for us, but for all of the impacted families and the many strangers across the country. Your outreach and kind words are profoundly touching.
Chapin was murdered alongside his girlfriend, Zana Kernodle, and her 2 roommates, Madison Mogan and Kaylee Consalves. Police learned that Kaylee had mentioned having a stalker in the past. Detectives say they've been unable to corroborate that statement, but are asking anyone with information about a potential stalker to contact the tip line.
We still contend that this was targeted. We cannot divulge the information of why we believe that or how. That is integral to this investigation.
And more than 40 investigators from the FBI, Idaho State Police, and the Moscow Police Department have been assigned to the case. Governor Brad Little has also allocated $1 million to support the investigation. In the meantime, Moscow Police are asking residents to stay vigilant and aware of their surroundings. Cody.
Kyle, thank you so much. And then next week on Wednesday, U of I is holding a candlelight vigil for the 4 victims. That vigil starts at 5 p.m. There will also be a remote option for those who can't be there in person. The Dean of Students says they'll determine an exact location early next week. We'll let you know those details as soon as we learn them. And law enforcement continues to ask the public for any tips or clues that might lead to a break in the case. Take a look at your screen right there. That is the number for their tip line at 208-883-7180. You can also send an email to them as well. Tonight, a shed fire in Spokane Valley left 2 people with burns. KREM 2's Nathan Hyun was out at the scene today. He's joining us now with the latest on this developing news. And what did you learn when you were out there today, Nathan?
Yeah, Cody, that's right. According to Spokane Valley Fire, a backyard shed caught on fire, critically injuring a man. A woman was also injured but had only minor injuries. Around 2 p.m., the Spokane Valley Fire Department and Spokane AMS responded to North Mayhew Road, where they found a shed on fire and 2 people suffering from burns. Officials say they were able to provide medical treatment immediately and stabilize both people. One neighbor says when they saw the smoke, they ran over to see what was going on.
Put on our shoes and headed down to the neighbor's house. And there we saw the neighbor, and he was laying on the snow. He had been burned. His shack had caught on fire.
The Spokane Valley Fire Department says that the shed is a total loss. They said that nothing else caught on fire, it was only contained to the shed, and no other people or firefighters were injured during the fire. The Spokane Valley Fire Department says they are unsure of what caused the fire, and the injured man and women are being treated in the hospital. In the newsroom, Nathan Hyun, KREM 2 News.
Nathan, thank you so much. New tonight, Lewiston police arrested 2 people after they found 500 fentanyl pills during a traffic stop. It happened yesterday in North Lewiston. According to Lewiston Police, the driver had a Washington warrant for his arrest stemming from an earlier assault charge. Along with the fentanyl, police have found meth, more than $3,000 in cash, a scale, and drug packaging material. Also new tonight, Fruitland Police confirmed they've finished processing the home where investigators were searching for the remains of a missing 6-year-old. They'll be holding a press conference next week to discuss their findings. Michael Vaughn went missing from his neighborhood in July of 2021. 35-year-old Sarah Wandra was arrested in connection in early November. She's charged with failure to report a death. An hours-long standoff in Spokane's West Central neighborhood ended overnight. At this time, it's not clear if police found the person they were looking for. Last night, the SWAT team, along with Spokane Police and Spokane County Sheriff deputies, surrounded a home near the corner of Ash and Boone. Police say a pursuit earlier in the evening ended at the home. A suspect involved in the standoff was wanted by the sheriff's office. We'll continue to update you if we learn more details. Coeur d'Alene police arrested a California gang member wanted for murder on Sunday. According to the Kootenai County Sheriff's Office, deputies pulled over 39-year-old Richie Michelson for speeding in Belton Gardens. That's when they discovered Michelson was wanted on a full extradition warrant for murder back in July. He'll soon be extradited back to California by U.S. Marshals. Although he had a Coeur d'Alene address at the time of his arrest, it's unclear how long he's been in the area. Looking ahead right now, because of the early season of snow, ski resorts across the region have been opening up their slopes early these past few weeks, and tomorrow it's Silver Mountain's turn. Now, if you're planning on checking out opening day, a lift ticket costs $65 for adults and $49 for kids ages 7 to 17. But for kids 6 and under, they can ski free. And of course, a lot of people, if they're heading up the slopes, keeping an eye on the forecast right now. Winter weather has been in full swing these past few days for us. Meteorologist Michelle Bosch joining us in the Weather Center tonight. And Michelle, a lot of people nice and warm at home, but as we head into the weekend, weather could really impact their plans.
Yeah, so if you're wanting to go skiing, the great news is we should be seeing a lot of mountain snow over the weekend, which will really set up conditions to be much better the following week. And of course, we'll be getting more snow next week too. So conditions will continue to improve on the mountains. But now we're dealing with fog. Either you are still sitting in the fog you've been seeing all day today, or the fog is redeveloping after seeing some blue skies today. Either way, we're looking at fog enveloping many locations across the inland Northwest with visibility down to a quarter of a mile in Omak, nearly zero in Sandpoint with freezing fog, below a quarter of a mile at the Spokane Airport and a half mile in the Spokane Valley in Coeur d'Alene. So watch out if you're headed out this evening for slick spots and reduced visibilities due to fog. Otherwise, we did see some sunshine today in places like Pullman and Lewis. Beautiful sunny skies there today and clear skies out there right now. We are anticipating some snowy weather to move in, especially over the mountains beating on Friday night into Saturday. Should be a mixture of rain and snow for Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, but Lookout Pass could see 3 to 6 inches of snow Friday night into Saturday, 1 to 3 inches in the valleys. Currently, temperatures are right around freezing in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, just above freezing in Moses Lake, and where they saw the sunshine in Pullman and Lewiston, still in the 40s. It'll be quiet tonight with mostly cloudy skies and fog, lows in the 20s. We'll see a return of rain and snow tomorrow afternoon and evening, highs in the upper 30s, and then snow again Saturday night into Sunday, highs in the low to mid 30s.
Michelle, thanks so much. Well, you've probably already sat down for your Thanksgiving dinner, or you're just about to. But early this morning, hundreds took part in another tradition, the Manitou Turkey Trot. KREM 2's Janelle Finch was alongside the runners this morning as they braved the cold for a pre-meal 5K. Take a look.
Yippee-ki-yay and happy Thanksgiving. It's fun. It's awesome to be out here. It's a tradition, yeah, every year. We were just talking about that, doing that for the last 20 years. And it's just a part of Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving! Are you guys ready to run today?
Yeah! Yes!
My family goes to the turkey trot almost every year, and we really like to go here because it's a really good fun run. It's just really fun because there's normally hot cocoa, and I love hot cocoa.
There's a Second Harvest food truck over in the west parking lot. They are collecting all the canned food.
Ready to run? It's cold.
It's fun.
Yeah. Even in the cold?
Oh yeah. In the cold. It's been worse. Come out here.
I really just like spending time with my family, and like being around the people that I love.
Being thankful and just grateful to have the opportunity to be out here. It's beautiful.
And I'm thankful that God has helped everybody find their way here.
Also today for Thanksgiving, people in need were treated to a warm holiday meal at the Salvation Army this afternoon. Volunteers donated their time, dishing up roughly 300 Thanksgiving dinners and plates of pumpkin pie.
It's nice that they have somewhere to go. I mean, we all have choices of where we want to go, and sometimes people don't. So this is really good that Salvation Army is here to do this.
I didn't cook. Nobody cooked for. So it's kind of nice to be around people right now.
The Salvation Army says it cooked 13 turkeys this year and carved 100 pounds worth of meat. Now, it can be a lot of pressure to buy everything for Thanksgiving dinner, and luckily there are some great local efforts making sure everyone has a plate at the table. For example, at Fresh Soul, owner Michael Brown's footing the bill on Thanksgiving dinners for those in need. They fed the first 100 customers when they opened up today at noon. It's his 4th year of this tradition.
We got to put faith into action, and when you put faith into action, that's helping somebody less fortunate than you. God put it on my heart, first of all, and I just believe in serving.